Ms. Falconeri, can you please tell the court where you were on Tuesday, the morning of January 19th?
Yes. My son Leo and I were attending a baby yoga class held at the hotel that I co-own, the Metro Court.
And where did you go after the class?
Well, I was approached by the mayor to discuss a luncheon that she was planning on throwing at the hotel's restaurant.
Ms. Falconeri insisted on her son joining us, despite my offer to schedule a sit-down at a later time.
Was the meeting planned?
No, we just ran into each other.
And why didn't you reschedule?
Well, I didn't feel comfortable asking her to wait. She is, after all, the mayor.
It was a routine enough meeting, at first.
The meeting cut into Leo's feeding schedule, so I had a choice. I could either let him go hungry, or I could let him eat.
And that's when she bared her breasts.
How do you feed your son, Ms. Falconeri?
I breastfeed.
Why not a bottle?
Because breastfeeding fosters a very special bond between me and my son. Because it's healthful for my son and for me. And because it's my right.
I have no qualms with breastfeeding, but I, like many others, just don't feel it is suitable in a public space. And I told Ms. Falconeri so.
I hear the complaints of the mayor and others, and I'm gonna say to them now what I said then. If you don't like it, lump it. New York state law says that there is nothing wrong with public breastfeeding.
The matter did not end there.
Mayor Lomax threatened to have me arrested for public indecency for doing a natural, lawful thing.
Ms. Falconeri, were you arrested for public indecency?
No.
But you were arrested.
Yes.
What was the charge?
Assaulting the mayor.
Mayor Lomax, can you tell the court what the alleged assault consisted of? Mayor Lomax.
I was bumped into.
Did that require a lot of stitches?
Objection. Ms. Falconeri, did any officer of the law ever force you to stop breastfeeding your son?
Well, Mayor Lomax was making such a fuss that I had no choice but to...
It was your choice, wasn't it?
Mayor, did you press charges against my client for assault?
No.
Were charges filed against my client?
No.
So the only crime committed was the one against my client?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is testifying.
Sustained. Careful, Miss Davis.
Yes, Your Honor. Have other guests breastfed in the Metro Court restaurant?
Yes.
And what is the hotel policy on the subject?
Mothers are welcome to feed their children any way they choose.
Mrs. Corinthos, were you present for the altercation between the plaintiff and my client?
No, I was not.
Did you question your staff about the incident?
Yes, I did.
And what did they tell you happened?
How can you ask me that? Isn't that hearsay?
Did you suddenly go to law school? Your Honor, I'm merely asking the witness to relay a conversation that she had with her staff.
The witness will answer the question.
The waitress said that Olivia went off on the mayor and almost flipped a table on her.
Thank you, Counselor Corinthos. No further questions.
Commissioner Ashford, what is the New York state law on breastfeeding in public?
Notwithstanding any other provision of law, a woman may breastfeed her baby in any location, public or private, as long as she's authorized to be there.
And does a woman have to cover up in any way?
No, breastfeeding is legal, irrespective of whether the nipple of the woman's breast is covered during or incidental to the breastfeeding.
And what mechanism is in place to compel an institution to follow the law should it refuse to comply?
There is none.
Commissioner, has your department ever received a single complaint that any institution has failed to observe this law?
Not to my knowledge.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the city rests.
Then let's wrap this up. Closing arguments, please.